I don't even know. Anyway, hi, stand up straight. Hi, it's me again, Inia, the illustrator from the wonderful land of Transylvania, which is in Romania for those of you who don't know. And I'm here today again with a little video for you guys to show you one of the art supplies that I found. And it's very interesting because I don't think a lot of people know about it. So, as the sun shines directly in my eyes, let me present to you this little thing, this ink. It's document ink made by Koh-I-Noor, which is Czech brand. Many of you know Koh-I-Noor due to their lead holders or clutch pencils and other art materials like the Toison d'Or pencils, and they have a wide range of art supplies that are really affordable, and at least in Central, Eastern, Western Europe, they're very well known. They've been around for many years. So this is an ink that actually Koh-I-Noor Romania gifted this to me for a review, and I completely forgot about it. So I'm sorry, I tend to do this, I'm so sorry, but I refound it. I found it again in my secretary in our home, and I thought I would present this to you and what you can do with it, because it's pretty interesting. So I got my ink and my pen, and ha, those are Vlad's masks over there in the background because he's working on something too. So let's see how this goes. And of course, as usual, I'm looking in all directions except where I'm supposed to look at you guys. Getting down to my desk. Yeah, what do I do? I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Or other things. Okay, that was quite amazing. So let's grab the pen like that, and let's just put this roll aside, and the ink. So this little ink is actually a document ink. Now it comes in two different sizes. This is the 50-gram size, and I think there's a smaller one or a bigger one. I don't know, I forgot, but it comes in two sizes. It's really inexpensive. I do believe this is around 15 lei, which 15 lei translates to $3 approximately. Okay, the bottle is just plastic, and it really resembles their drawing ink bottles. It kind of looks the same as those ones, but this is not drawing ink. This is fountain pen ink. You can actually put this in your fountain pen, which many of you who dive into illustration or drawing or painting or whatever know that you cannot put shellac ink, for example, or India ink in your fountain pen, because if you do so, oh boy, a lot of bad things will happen. So this is a Lamy Joy fountain pen. Let me see. Does it focus? Yes, here it is. This is the all-star fountain pen, Joy fountain pen. Anyway, it's not made from aluminum as most people would think, it is actually made out of plastic. It has this matte, almost grippy, almost rubbery feel to it, and it has a metal or aluminum cap. I like this pen. You can sort of post it. It's meant for calligraphy, but a lot of illustrators just use this and put an F or an extra fine or an extra fine nib on it. I have fine nib on it, but I would really like an extra fine because it's just a bit smoother, or rather I can find it more practical for my drawings. Anyway, this fountain pen comes with a converter in it, which I bought separately, so we can put the ink in the converter. Let me just strip, because today is very hot. There we go. Never mind. Yeah, so where were we? You cannot put shellac ink or India ink in your fountain pens, because if you do so, the feed, which is the part inside the grip, this is the grip of the pen, yes, and inside it there's the feed. We can see it over here. The feed gets clogged and you cannot use your fountain pen anymore. And fountain pens, there are cheap ones, but mostly fountain pens are not cheap, so you don't want to ruin them, okay? And even if it's a cheap one, why ruin something, okay? Just don't put shellac inks or India inks in your fountain pens. Be sure that the ink that you are using is fountain pen friendly. Now, this ink is indeed fountain pen friendly. It states so on the website. I have used it for some months until I forgot about it, and is indeed fountain pen friendly. I should have done this before filming, but haha. If I prepare too much for a video, I am not gonna film it anymore. Hence, here we are. So, this is called Koh-I-Noor Document Ink. Okay? Koh-I-Noor Document Ink. It comes in black and blue. That's it. But this black, in fact, is not as black as you might think. Let's just put in some ink. Oopsie poopsie. This is the converter, yes. Some of you know how this works, some of you may not. Oh man, I'm gonna make a mess. There we go. Got me some tissue paper. It's actually toilet paper, okay, but that's what was available. It ain't nothing wrong with good toilet paper. Or bad one. Why am I talking about toilet paper? I don't know. You might see already that the color of the ink is not quite black. You might see it on camera right now. See, it's like this bluish, and I'm sure they sent me the black ink. It's not a mistake. This is how this ink acts. You'll see in a moment, okay? So for now, I'm just gonna close it because I am prone to all kind of accidents because these hands are clumsy hands. Let's just wipe the excess off. So, and see, even on the tissue, it doesn't really look black. And we'll talk about it in a minute. There you go. Let's just leave this a bit so it can do its magical thing. And let's just grab us some I forgot this was here. Let's just grab us some paper and see how this ink acts. Just by using a brush. Okay, let's just take a brush. This is just a Faber-Castell brush that I sharpened. It's a number 8 brush, doesn't matter. I just want to show you guys how this ink looks on paper, raw and maybe just a bit watered down. Let's put some water in here. Do you know what I need, guys? I need one of those thingamajigs that go like parallel to the desk, so I don't film like this, so you can see the desk. So hopefully in the near future I'm gonna have one of those thingies. You know what I'm saying, yeah? Okay, let's see. It does look rather beautiful, but you know, it would be nice. So let's see how this ink acts. This is watercolor paper, okay? Well, that's a beautiful shade of Payne's gray, maybe. But in no shape or form this is black. In no shape or form. It's like, even like teal, maybe? Look at that. It looks like one of those gorgeous Ecoline liquid watercolors. You do get a lot of pigment though. Okay. So look at that, right? And yeah, I'm just looking at it through the camera, and what can I say? It looks exactly like in reality, like exactly like in reality. And now the fountain pen, let's see if it's good to go. So this is like Koh-I-Noor Document Ink. And this is a fine nib fountain pen. You can use it in reverse too to get the extra fine. Okay, so as you can see, the color is beginning to change just a little bit. I saw this happen with an ink a friend of mine uses. I'm gonna leave his Instagram below. He does these really nice reels with pens and fountain pens and inks, and he had this ink that he was using, and that was one of the properties of the ink, that it was changing color. So that's what our ink is gonna do. It changes color. Now this is no black, right? I mean, black, come on, that's not black. I wonder how blue reacts, how their blue reacts, or how their blue looks. This is, I have a Payne's Gray from Caran d'Ache, a neon color 2 water soluble wax crayon that looks like this. This is the color. So I keep thinking of that. Now, what I want to do is show you how waterproof or water soluble this ink really is, because they say that this ink is waterproof, it's document proof, it's waterproof. You can use it to sign documents and your signature will be there forever. It's okay. You know, sometimes they won't let you sign documents with fountain pen ink because it is not archival. So this is archival. I'm just gonna draw something really quick on this page right here, and then we're gonna use change the water, and then we're gonna use some watercolors to go with it and see what kind of sort of archival properties does it have? Because it's not, in my experience, it's not completely waterproof, but it's good enough. So here we go sketching, and I had no idea what to sketch. So there's gonna be a weird bear and a couple of houses. A bear, I guess it's because I got a teddy bear today, and I think that's why a bear just popped into my head. And then the houses because it's easy to draw weird houses, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, here I go in with the ink, and it flows so nicely in this Lamy Joy. It's really a joy to use, in all honesty. What's weird over here is that my tripod was in the way, and I really tried my best to sketch in a normal manner, but I do need to get myself one of those over the desk tripods, and I think I mentioned that in the video too. So the houses are ready, and there's our weird bear. Don't worry, it will look decent at the end of this video at least, I think. So yeah, here we go. Okay, very quick, messy sketches. Please just don't, okay? The idea is just to see how this ink works. I'm gonna get my Winsor & Newton watercolors out if I can. It's so hot today. I don't know what's happening. Let's just put them here and maybe just so I see the eraser does good, but I can pick color from yeah, do you see that with the eraser? I can pick up the color. That's interesting indeed. But now let's just see how this reacts. I have a bit of water, and let's paint this little weird teddy bear with a bit of brown. Okay, this is like a burnt sienna. I don't know. I'm not good at color names, but we'll see. Of course I did his eye too, because why not? Well, Teddy. Teddy, oh Teddy, what have you done? We're gonna fix that in a moment. That's not bad actually. It doesn't you guys see that? It doesn't bleed like I thought it would. Or as I remembered, maybe initially when I first tried these out, I didn't use exactly this paper. I don't know, I don't remember. So we're just gonna paint Teddy here. Add a bit of darkness to him. The darkness. Like that. And see if because I'm trying to put as much color in this. I mean as much water, not color. So I can see if it bleeds, but it doesn't really bleed, which is great. We're gonna go on top of this once this is dry and finish up the teddy. Okay, now the house. Let's paint it. What, the green? Let's go green, so it can stand out maybe better. This is a number 8 brush, by the way. If anyone is interested what kind of material I use for the fast crappy sketches in my videos for normal art, please follow me on Instagram. Anyway, that looks nice actually. What do you think? Did I just wipe my brush on my clothes? Yes, I did. Indeed, I do. And with that, let's put some purple on this one. I'm gonna add a bit of blue. All this will probably be edited out. Like that. Add a bit of blue here so it matches. Yes. Some red for Teddy's tongue. Oh, don't worry, Teddy, I'll fix you. Don't worry. Let's see, can I lift it? I can. A bit. That's interesting. Just gonna lift it like this. That's probably the worst Teddy I have drawn in my entire life. Yeah. We'll make him pretty. I'm gonna make you pretty, Teddy. And let's add for the doors and the chimneys. A bit of something else to the chimneys. I like it. Picasso. It's nice. This is quite impressive. Let's see. Until Teddy, poor Teddy, dries up. Just water, okay, on these swatches. It picked up a bit. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just... It picked up a bit of the color in the ink, but not that much, which is great. Yeah, it picks up a bit of the color, but not that much. So I'm gonna leave poor Teddy here to dry, and then I'm gonna go ahead and re-ink from a sitting position, because now I'm standing and it's awful, and get back to you with some conclusions, I guess. Okay, yeah. And here I go again. So after I blow dried the heck out of it, I just wanted to see if ink on top of the watercolor and the previous ink will feather, but it didn't feather at all, so that's a good sign. And yes, it's not dark black, but look at it, it looks decent, it looks nice. All right, I kind of like this ink. I think it's a bit underrated, and I think you can do wonderful things with it. Nice washes, good flow in the fountain pen. It's good overall. I like it. And the fact that you can actually go on top of it and on top of it, and the paper takes it nicely, it's very good. It's not expensive paper or anything, it's just cheap watercolor one. Okay, here we go. Poor Teddy. Oh my god, you guys. I need one of those over the desk tripod thingies because I don't even know what this is, but it's cute, huh? It's funny. Come on, it's cute, I guess. Yeah, right? Right? No? Yes? Please like me, subscribe. Okay. But here he is, Teddy and his house. By the way, I bought a teddy today, so I don't know. I think this is what coming unprepared looks like, but also I had a teddy in mind and I bought a teddy, and here we go. Anyway, you know, this ink, you guys, this ink, performs. Performs. There's a new word in the English dictionary, courtesy of India. And this ink performs really good. You know, I mean, sure, that ain't black. That ain't black. This is not a black ink. This is not black. This is fully, trust me, it's fully dry. I used Vlad's industrial blower. Blower. What do you call that thing? You know, the fan thing. Dryer. Dryer, not blower. What the fuck? Yeah, industrial dryer. I guess that's what you call it. Anyway, I used it on this page because I wasn't patient enough. This is the only spot that's left wet, but this is dry, and this is the color. This is black, and it's really true to what I see in reality, what you guys see on the camera. Yeah. Anyway, once you lay it upon other colors, it does go darker, as you can see here in Teddy and in the house. I I made lines thicker so you guys can actually see that it goes a bit darker, but it's not black as you would find in a micron pen or a fine liner or a uni pin pen or whatever. It's more of a gray, which is okay if you're looking for an ink that is waterproof. You can use it in your sketchbook, you can use it to sign with, you can use it for urban sketching or to line your work because you really have a fountain pen that you like or want to get one. This is a good ink. I mean, listen, here in Romania I can't really find waterproof inks. I know for sketching and that are good in a fountain pen. I know there are a few brands, but buying one and getting it here and the customs and the whatnot and all that taxes and shipping, and it's just not worth it. I mean, I guess if I would place a big, what do you call it, a big what, haul, order, big order, I would get some of that fancy, I don't know what it was called, Röntgen, or the Atramentis. They have these fancy names which I really don't remember now, but I would get those. However, this is really available here. It's very cheap. I can use it in the sketchbook and I don't mind the look. It doesn't give that sharp black look, that sharp black line, but sometimes that's okay. I mean, it kind of looks like graphite. I didn't do a smudge test. There you go. It dries rather quickly though. So it's available. I don't know how available this is where you guys live, but for my Romanian friends and followers and subscribers, this is something you can order up online via the Koh-I-Noor website, and I think some art supply shops are selling this. I don't know exactly. As I said, I got it from them. I like it. I don't tend to use it as much because I don't know. I haven't been inking lately, but I'm gonna leave it in this pen now and put the pen in my pencil roll and use it for a while because I really like it. It's small. It's small. It's small. Another word. It's smooth flowing, is what I was saying, and it doesn't clog up. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's kind of nice. I would see urban sketchers use this, and it's not that harsh on the eye. It's not that black. Anyway, this was my little review with Teddy. Oh, Teddy, poor Teddy. With Teddy and the Koh-I-Noor Document Ink in black and my faithful Lamy Joy pen. If you want to know more about art supplies in this format, um, subscribe. If you want to know more about this ink or the pens, pencils, and paper I use, comment down below. If you want to get notified and know when I post, which is usually once a week, but I strive for two, please hit the notification button. Ink, always something on my hands. Yes, I really appreciate you guys. I saw some new followers, subscribers, um, have joined us, and I really hope to get our little community a little bit bigger and do this kind of video for you guys. But maybe you guys have ideas for me. What would you like to see, you know? And yeah, because I want to make 2 videos per week. Why not get suggestions from you? Okay, thanks so much for being here today, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye. Hi, um, I forgot to say something in the video. I mean, at the end of the video, and I know my friends and blood will say, you have to say this because how will people know? So here I am recording this. You can also support me via Ko-fi. Link in the description below. Thank you. Bye. Bye.